what happens? Because there's, in the notes here, Adler says just go back. So hey, I'm just going to read all of this. And instead of going through here, we're going to turn around and go right back home. I'm happy this was a short recording. I've only been doing this for an hour. I could potentially... Oh, I was right. Why? Adler's Diary. 84-21-6. I've been fascinated by a peculiar piece of furniture I discovered in Storage A, a strange box with a removable dial. I think we've read this already, but I'm going to continue through it. In the front, that has been confiscated from a worker some time ago. I was instantly drawn to it, though I'm not sure why. When I put my ear on the mechanism, I can hear it faintly clicking like a clock. Without Colabri's help, it has become much harder to coordinate the logistics cadre. If there is anything good to say about that woman, it is how she knows how to make others respect her orders. Despite her minuscule stature, I went to see her today, but her room is still locked. I don't quite understand what that means. I thought there were multiple Colibris. I had a dream tonight, another memory of my Gestalt life, I believe. I was wearing my uniform, there was a young woman, her hair white as snow. What? And I was conducting some sort of test. I had a deck of cards with astronomical symbols on them and asked her to guess the planet on the card I was holding. Okay. I know what those cards were now, but also, Adler was the one testing her for bioresonance as a human. Does that mean Android Adler is really out of place here, I think? I was playing with that mechanical lockbox again, of which I am now sure is some kind of astronomical calendar, when I suddenly remembered a conversation I had with another replica when I was inspecting the mining site. Okay, these are definitely different. However, it was clearly a model I have never seen before, some type of engineer with an orange chess piece. Wait, okay. I remember that. I don't know who that is. There is no orange chess piece one. I have a red one. In my memory, she was just another member of our staff, but no such replica was ever stationed on Sierpinski. Replica memory is not the most reliable, they say, but never before have I experienced such a strange phenomenon. Who is the orange replica? The little enigma of that box could only distract me from the chaos around me for so long. All the box contained was a small notebook, of which all pages turned out to be blank. It has been miserable since our beloved commander has fallen ill. I long for her stern guidance, that overwhelming authority in which she bathes a room. Simp. More sick, making my work ever harder. How are we... I'm still recording, right? Good. How are we meant to shoulder this workload with no reinforcements? My only consolation is that our protector staff decreases. So does the workforce we oversee. Oh, the ASAR, yeah. While more and more replica end up in the hospital wing, Gestalt workers seem to succumb much too fast for any attempts at treatment. Another diary. Oh, right. This is when it started turning into repeating days. Another diary filled, for no benefit but my own satisfaction. I've not ordered a new one yet since I spent my saved ration marks on that marvelous-looking fountain pen. But I guess I'll make use of that notebook. Excavation Team C. there was an Ulster stationed here. Why was she in excavation? Ulster. Ulster Land Survey Ship Technician Replica Magpie. Generation 5 Cosmo Pioneer Specialist. Frame biomechanical with carbon fiber reinforced polyethylene shell and titanium skeleton. 178 inches. I think that was moderately tall. A versatile combat engineer. That would explain... Okay, but the engineer unit... Okay, is my chest piece orange? I swear it's red. Unit primarily designed for orbital service. These... Oh, that's why they probably don't get seen very often, because they're in space all the time. These tough and stoic loners are best suited for specialist sappers and scouts. Their technical knowledge and combat capabilities make these units true survivalists. Especially when their iconic... For a second there I thought it said when their iconic white-haired, I don't know, partner or something is with them. It's like, wait, what? When in their iconic white and blue heavy combat configuration, which sports bullet-resistant armor plating on their chest and forearms, I did not get nearly as much... Well, actually, I guess I never actually got shot at with guns. Since the original neural pattern for this unit was lost with the destruction of the Central Neural Archive on Veneta, interesting, new Ulster units have been produced based on decommissioned unit from the Penrose program. That is what I meant about Adler being out of time. Because if this is all happening in the past or present, why was his human form testing Ariana on her psychic abilities? That might also explain why Sierpinski is here, because the ship finally landed, and this is centuries in the future when they have set up a colony here. Wherever here is. Adler's Diary. 84216. I have been fascinated by a peculiar... Wait. Piece of furniture. Strange box with removable doll... Okay, this is interesting. This is the same one as over there. Worker some time ago. I was instantly drawn to it, though I'm not sure why. When I put my ear clicking like a clock. I met with Colibri to review the latest... This is different. I met with Colibri to review the latest additions to the facility staff. As usual, it ended in an extended argument. No matter what I do, that woman just always has to have the last word. Still, we both agree that the Ulster unit was a good investment, so no adjustments will need to be made for now. Another boring day. Even the paperwork is uninteresting and trivial lately. On the way back to my room, I saw another new star unit hit her head on a door frame. I don't know why. Do they do that? Is that a Star Wars reference to that one stormtrooper? Are stars just defective and they bash their heads on doorframes a lot? I had to go down to the mining site today for the scheduled inspection. The new Ulster unit was showing some surveying equipment to me. When something she said about planets and stars suddenly made me realize that the dial reminded me of an astronomical calendar. I will have to investigate further at once now that my shift is over. Okay, so I think... He said that he just kind of realized that on his own in the previous diary, so I'm thinking he's kind of getting memories from alternate cycles, or alternate loops, and they're kind of interchanging with each other and mixing and kind of like cross-contaminating. The little enigma of the box could only distract me from the dullness of work for so long. All the box contained was a small notebook, of which all pages turned out to be blank. While the mechanism is fascinating, I'm not quite sure what to do with the box yet. Would it make a nice gift for the commander? Maybe I should ask Colibri what she thinks. Oh, this is when it starts repeating the days. In a fit of adventurousness, I decided to try something new for dinner and promptly regretted it. I could barely stomach the taste, such a detestable combination of sweet and savory it made me sick. I like these weird little moments of just him being normal and human. It's kind of interesting. Another diary filled, for no benefit but my own satisfaction. I've not ordered a new one yet, since I spent my saved ration marks on that marvelous-looking fountain pen. But I guess I'll make use of that notebook. Interesting. Doesn't seem to be anything else but this. Now there's diary. Oh. Okay, this is getting very interesting. I've been fascinated by the peculiar thing. Storage a strange box with removable dial on the front. Okay, that's always the same. This box seems to be the catalyst. I met with Colibri to review the latest addition to the facility staff. Halfway through the meeting, she stormed out of the room for no discernible reason. While incredibly rude of her, I didn't particularly mind since I've had quite the annoying headache ever since morning. So the Colibris are the bioresonant ones. I wonder if she's almost getting, like, feedback loops or something from alternate realities? I don't know. I had a dream tonight, the first one in a long time. There was a young woman, her hair white as snow, and I was conducting some sort of test. Okay, so in this one, he doesn't realize that it was when he was human. I had a deck of cards with astronomical symbols on them, but I can't remember what I was doing with them. Had to go down to the mining site today for a scheduled inspection. We're still waiting for that new Elster unit we ordered. The shipment was delayed by several cycles, but the excavation progress is still on schedule. So it shouldn't be a problem as long as no more staff get sick. Oh, they're getting sick already. I finally managed to open that strange box. Sadly, all it contained was a small notebook of which all pages turned out to be blank. For some reason, I feel like I somehow knew beforehand, as if I had already opened the box before. Did I dream it? Apparently there's more rumors of an infectious disease spreading among the Gestalt workers. Could it be another flu outbreak? The timing is quite concerning. Another diary filled, for no benefit but my own satisfaction. I've not ordered a new one yet, since I spent my saved ration marks on the marvelous-looking fountain pen. But I guess I'll make use of that notebook. Very intriguing. So can I go back again? So a slight problem with what I did there. I was thinking that was going to be a new ending. I didn't bring a gun. Okay, these all still seem to be the same. I didn't bring a gun with me, so I didn't bring any weapons. I've got ammo for a gun I don't have. What's interesting is I don't think Elster is the catalyst. Because in one of those realities, Elster hadn't arrived yet. She was on back order. Wait, what'd that say? Ah, okay, that. Those are still the same. I have no gun, so this is going to be a very awkward interaction. Why did you return? Turn? There's nothing for you here. Did she say return before? Ma'am, I don't have a gun. This is awkward. Oh, hang on, I've got the volume turned up way too loud. I have no offensive capabilities. Does she just kind of fall over on her own, I wonder? If things go fucky, I'm going to I'm just gonna skip things. Maybe I'll have the gun again, maybe I'll be able to do this without one, I guess we'll find out. Alright, we're back. I had to go through a bunch of stuff, got a gun this time. It's the stupidest build ever, all health kits, elephant gun. Since I don't actually need to shoot her for her to go down, I just need to heal and dodge. So I'm gonna probably skip around a bit so that you don't have to rewatch this whole fight. Okay, I think I have to shoot her because it's possible that she doesn't actually go down unless I have no ammo. Like, they may put that in as a safety thing in case you actually do run out of ammo. She'll just, oh, shit. Ow, dick. God damn it. Thank you for killing that thing. And die, bitch. Damn it. Let's use this. Clear up an inventory slot. Got a spear already. Reload that. Grab you really quick. Perfect. This one's gonna be a real pain in the ass. Because I can't fucking see. And there are so many goblins. Thank you for doing that for me. Much appreciated. Thank you. Get off her. I can't fucking see anything. Hang on. Let me just stick some goo in me. Really want to make sure that this is the one. Yes! Okay. Whew, alright. Let's see if something changed. Still love that. Alright, do I get my wife now? now we are one. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Did she say that before? Once again, you've returned. Are you really willing to go through this once more? You've seen what happens. I have. This world cannot take much more. I'm aware. This may be your last chance. I don't know what I'm gonna choose. If you go back, it'll all fall apart, because I did see his journals. I can't let that happen. I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be the same. And maybe my interaction with Ariana will be different. You'll destroy everything. That's still the same. I wish I knew Japanese, because I don't know what any of that says. Okay, let's see if these are different. Okay, this is all the same. Okay, it looks like everything here is the same. Oh, hang on. Talk some more to the Ulster unit. I don't think that's what she said before. She's different from... Oh, wait, no, that is. Nothing like my... Okay, never mind. I was wrong. I got excited over nothing. I'm curious what that means. Except her, everything is the same. Nothing changes. So how is Ulster changing? Can I go back? I'm curious if there's, like, things to comment on. Garbage bags. In the end, we didn't have the strength to dispose of them anymore. Oh. The lock is... Okay, I didn't realize... Nope. What do you mean, where are you disposing? I'm assuming you're just shooting them out into space? I didn't read the, things. Another unfinished painting. There's never enough time. Okay. Was there some dialogue in here? Reactor's cooling system. It's leaking irradiated coolant everywhere. I tried my best to patch it up, but we eventually ran out of spare parts. Okay, so yeah, I did miss a bunch of dialogue. Anything about this big trail of blood? I couldn't keep my promise. Despite my best efforts, I eventually fell ill too. It had to end this way. It's time. This is all that's left. Go home. Okay, now is it anything going to be... Something better be different. I did not go through that boss fight for the same sad ending. Remember our promise. So I'm assuming the promise is... Maybe Elster needs to kill her. Like, that's why she couldn't keep the promise, because Elster died first. Elster. I can't do it. So, I mean, yeah, okay, I probably can't keep the promise. You have to do it. It's time for this to end. Please. So in the end, nothing changed. Fuck. So the thing that does annoy me is, as much as I would like to, I just don't have the time to go through the game all over again and try to figure out another ending. So... I think that's going to be where it ends. Okay, you know what? I'm going to tell you what I was thinking. Like my, kind of plan. But I think I don't know when I'm going to do it. Probably after I move, so that I'm not stressed and in hell. After I finish editing this... I think I might do a, not a live stream, because that would, you know, come out before this will, but like almost a pre-recorded, I don't know what you want to call it, like podcast or something, of, talking to Xander about this. I'll ask him if he's, up for it, because he... Basically, anytime I've asked him something, I was desperately trying to avoid spoilers, and he was, I'm going to assume he was trying his best, but he let slip a few things. So I think I'm going to... I don't know, I kind of do want to talk to someone about this, like someone else who's played the game and can offer their insight, because I've still got a big list of like all of my conspiracies. I don't remember which ones turned out to be bunk, which ones didn't. I want to hear what his theories are, see if he got different endings, maybe watch different endings, like see if I can find them on YouTube. Because I honestly... The only thing I could think of that I could do differently would maybe be not kill any replicas. But like there was no options to help the replicas that I did find who were just kind of hanging around, that were still conscious and not insane. I don't think I missed... There were a couple rooms that I think I missed, but they might have just been locked and I never could be sure. Like, I honestly don't know what I could have done differently. Unless there's like a new game plus sort of thing. But again, I just don't think I've got the energy to go through that. I mean, it took me 16 hours to beat this game. Over the course of like a year. Probably more. I don't want game... yeah. I don't know. It's like 1 in the morning. I'm feeling sad and melancholic, and I have to move soon, which is already a kind of a sad, melancholic thing to go through. And this, but I'm glad I finished this. I'm glad I didn't move, wait another like 3 months, and then finish this. I'm glad that I finished it now. Like that makes me so happy. I can finally put a bookend on this and get to the next game, which is going to be Subnautica. Yes, with Furuto. Furuto? I keep wanting to say Feratu, like Nosferatu, but that's not it. That'll... You know what one of the things is? I don't want to because I enjoy doing this, but I also do want to take a break from the gaming channel. Because it kind of feels like it's getting in the way of my other stuff, but... I don't know, it's... I don't want to. Like, I want to keep doing this. I'm having fun. I don't know. I'm not going to think about it right now because, again, melancholic, sad. Not a very happy ending for the game. It was a good ending, but it wasn't a happy ending. It wasn't a satisfying ending either. I would love to know more about, like, why all this happened. I don't know if that's different. Okay, death cheated must mean something else. Because I died once to Falk again, and then died at the ending, so it's not counting the ending as a death. So maybe death's cheated is like when you get really right down to the wire, and then you heal. I don't know. And I think that number is the same. But yeah, that's going to be it now. Listen, you might get a kind of bonus... I don't know what you want to call it, a bonus podcast episode. I will make no promises, and I'm not going to edit. You will see up above me if that is going to happen. I'll see if I can confirm that with Xander. You know what the real shitty part about it is I honestly don't know when I'll have free time to do that. Because, basically my work might take me away from home for a lot of days. Like, I might actually be having to stay over at hotels for, like, at least 2 days, so I don't know when I'll get around to finishing this. Or, you know, doing that thing, if it turns out we're actually doing that. If not, then who cares? I'm gonna need to listen to, like, some happy music or something after this, because I'm feeling really depressed now. Especially not... It's especially not great because, you know, I'm gonna be having to say goodbye to this room, which, you know, I haven't been in here as long as the townhouse. But it's still, you know, it was a good recording studio. The neighbors upstairs were a problem, but that was no different than the highway cars in the old place. I got to see a bunch of weird, crazy shit outside my window. That was bizarre. Got to see almost an arson. That was fantastic. But yeah, I'm going to a place that's actually in a good neighborhood where I will be facing the backyard. We will have a backyard again, and I will be facing it, so I shouldn't see bizarre, crazy crap happening all the time, which is good, because then that means I'm not living in the fucking ghettos. What? Well, that's where I'm going to end it. Thank you everyone for watching. Like, sincerely, if you enjoyed this series, I cannot thank you enough. Like, I know that some of these videos didn't get a lot of views, but with a lot of these things, I honestly just don't care. I really enjoyed this game, but well, I do care. I wish that there were more people that were, like, watching this and enjoying it as much as I do. I hope that there's people who have watched other playthroughs or played it themselves and have enjoyed it as much as I did, because this was a fantastic game, and I want more games like it. So, again, sincerely, thank you so much for watching and suffering through my stupidity through all this. I'm really grateful. And as with last time, thank you to this apartment, as crappy and stupid and weird as it's been all this time. It's another place where I've been able to do what I love doing, so I'm happy about that. Thank you to that. I will still be recording one more stream in it, but, you know, this is the last kind of recording thing, so, yeah. If you enjoyed, please press all the buttons and follow me in all the places. Please subscribe. I would really love my channel to get more attention. And also keep an eye on my main channel, because I am going to be making stuff on it again. Like, I'm trying so hard. I almost just want to make really stupid short videos just so I can feel like I've accomplished something and I'm getting somewhere. I might do that. I don't know. We'll see. There is a proper video going to be coming out somewhat soon, I hope. But yeah. With all that, I still don't know how to end videos or series. So I will just say goodnight. Thank you very much again for watching. And maybe time to let the cycle stop. If all the cycle does is bring death and misery and cataclysmic destruction to things around you, it's time to let go. That's a little bit too serious for an ending. I don't know. Don't strangle your wife. I don't know what you want me to say. I'm trying not to make it a complete downer of an ending. I'm trying my best. Don't turn into a meat monster, and, I'm sorry to stop right at the end here. Who was Erica? Where was Erica? That was never resolved. I really hope I can do a little thing with Xander and kind of see what his opinions on that are, but if that does happen, and if it did, it will be above me. Stay tuned for that. Maybe, or don't. I will end that there. Thank you. Goodbye. Love you all. See ya.